Hey, yo, DaBaby's back on a Cruz Show. Big intro right there. What's up with it, bro?
Put that intro together.
That's DJ Fuse.
Oh, man, am I supposed to be cussing on here?
No, yeah.
You're good.
All right, God damn.
Baby, you say what the fuck you want. You understand me?
Bet. Okay, cool.
Fuse with that
grand
intro.
introduction, man. That was crazy. Somebody
sir.
send that to me. I
Yeah,
would love
you
to.
got it. Yeah, too easy. We could airdrop it, give Garcia your cell phone number, whatever you want to do.
Come on, man. That
It's
can go-
too
that can
easy.
go on
Let's
the
connect,
playlist.
baby.
That was
You've been through the show a few times, man.
Yeah,
It's
for
love,
sure.
it's respect,
For sure. I
dog.
appreciate you.
Come on, bro.
You know.
How the fuck is this a mixtape?
How the fuck is this a mixtape? I'm still trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, my G, yo.
I just can't seem to goddamn, come to grasp with it.
He's gonna put out an album, call it a mixtape, dog. That's what we. That's how we feeling.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
No features.
None.
All DaBaby.
None at all.
Yeah.
I used the phone call for my Baby Talk hotline series that I do where I allow fans to connect with me directly or whatever. I put a phone number up. I allow my fans to call in. Number, 13 ain't going. Shout out to Brit Brat from Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her voice on there. We sampled her voice in her phone call for the beat. So if you want to consider that a feature, the only feature I got is one of my beautiful, loving, supporting fans. You get what I'm saying?
That's
but other than
love.
that, yeah,
That's
all
love.
baby.
You've been about the fans, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And they
100%,
feel it.
100%.
For sure. And give me a reason you say, blame my mama for my cocky.
Blame my mama for the way that I'm rocking because she always instilled supreme confidence in us and, just poured love into us.
Yeah.
Admiration. So, yeah, she never spoke on her sons without putting the word handsome in front of it. Wow. You know what I mean? So
What's that feel like?
Yeah, I was saying that's beautiful, dog. Congrats,
It feel like this right here. You know what I'm saying?
That's grown up Mexican,
for
bro.
sure.
We're not told that. We're told the opposite.
Fucking
And then we're
so-
nicknamed it.
What,
Your
like, this
nickname
my
is your
ugly son
insecurity
type
in
shit?
Mexicans.
Yeah, this is my big-headed ass son. This is my ugly ass
Yeah, I mean,
son.
she gonna keep it real with me too. Now she didn't embarrass me plenty of times too, but even that develops character.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
it's
That's right.
Like, yeah.
Did you ever get whooped in front of your friends?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
Whooped, punched in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah. Easy.
I know. My dad punched me in the head once in front of my friends. I was like, yo, we're supposed to do this in private, Dad.
Right, for sure.
Not in
For
front
sure.
of
Is
Mario
your
and
mom a
Hector.
really good shit talker?
100%.
Yeah.
The biggest. The biggest. I come from a long line of shit talking. She's the
It shows,
sweetest
dog.
woman in the world, but she definitely a shit popper for sure.
No, that's great. No, I mean, you got to see the realness, right? You said you got to see the truth as a
For
kid.
sure. For sure.
Yeah, a lot of that is in your music,
Yeah.
right? That attitude, that swag, I guess, that bravado
Yeah.
is in the music, right?
For
That's
sure.
a point for you to make?
Not a point for me to make. I think, at the end of the day, that's just me.
We are who we are.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I don't really go out my way to, more often than not, I try to turn it down. You get what I'm saying? Okay. More so than, you know what I mean? But I just, I just deliver it, have it come up out of me. That's how, that's how I give it to them.
That's right. Have people called you a lyricist?
Yeah.
You
yeah,
are a
100%.
lyricist.
They should.
They should.
Most definitely.
Dog.
Yeah, most
You
definitely.
rap like the fucking Rennis dude,
Yeah, I
bro.
can rap my
Every
ass off.
time,
I'm a
though.
rapping
Every
ass nigga. I
time.
ain't
There's
gonna
never
lie.
a throwaway.
I be telling myself, like, sometimes I turn around, look at the engineer, middle of rapping, like, boy, I don't know what I be on. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure.
It reminds me of like Young Wayne, where you just turn the mic on, you hear the lighter flick,
Hear the lighter flick,
and
you
it's
know what time
on.
it is.
And
That's
it's time to
That's
eat.
my favorite rapper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I already know,
Sure.
and you can hear it, but you're obviously in your own lane. But when that mic comes on, bro, I don't know what the fuck happens.
Yeah, sometimes I don't even let the fucking beat drop. I just, I'm ready.
We just get to it. What's up? Let you
Going back to the lyricist thing, how long would you say it took you to get comfortable and just sharpen up that ability?
That'll depend on, like, at what point one would consider me, you know what I'm saying, really, like, because for real, like, before I popped, like, as an artist, I dumbed the music down. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of songs, like the caliber of the songs that I'm making now, like a lot of the songs that I tap back into making, like the creative approach with this new project that people loving, like, that was the shit I was making first. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, coming from like a new artist or artist want to come up, a local artist, especially when you got like so many different qualities to offer. Like, I can be entertaining as hell. I can give, you know what I'm saying, club bangers. I can give you shit that can turn you up or whatever. But like, I was making like, vulnerable, heartfelt music and shit. I can do that too. Like, I was doing that early on, like my second or third song, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, to get comfortable with it though, it was quick. Like, I was never rapping for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, never. Like, I was never rapping for fun. The second that I stepped in front of my told somebody take me to a producer that could make me original beats so I could start rapping, like,
It was always to eat.
I was I was competing with, not even competing, but Yeah, I was ready to sit next to these niggas and these motherfuckers, and they quickly became my peers within the business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you were ready to
within
put
like
yourself in the
5
mix.
years. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Humbly speaking, was there a song growing up, even as a kid, right, that you thought to yourself, I got to make a song like that? Could have been a Soulja Boy
I mean,
song.
not even make a
been...
song. When I was a kid, I ain't had no desire to be a rapper. Like, I ain't even consider rapping until I was a grown ass man for sure. I was like 21.
What was the
22.
goal then as a kid?
I ain't had to make a lot of money. Yeah, to make a lot of money. I knew I didn't have an answer. Like when I got asked, like, you know how you ask kids what they want to be, they a firefighter or this or that.
Yeah.
I was a kid, literally like, I don't know, something to make a lot of money. That was my answer. I swear to God.
That was always the
6,
answer.
7 years old,
Yeah.
for real. Like I wasn't bullshitting at all.
Oh, you
so
were
like even in
manifesting.
school, whatever year that is, it might be middle school or the beginning of high school. When they give you that, they in North Carolina, they give you some shit. It's like a list, and they have like all the occupations and shit, like all the, you know what I'm saying, that you can go after, and it start from like what's the highest paid, like all the way down to the bottom, along with like how long you got to go to school, all that other shit. And the highest one was like a doctor, and I knew I wasn't about to go to school for no 9 years to be no fucking doctor. Only thing I ever even somewhat like had a desire to be was a chef when I was a little kid.
chef. Oh, shit.
Yeah, but that ain't last long when I saw how much money they made. But I'm still a chef.
You
get
still
what I'm
cook at the
saying?
house?
But, yeah, but to make a career out of a chef, that wasn't an option when I saw like
What are
how
you
much.
chefing up at the house?
Everything. I make
Everything.
everything. I make good carne asada taco. I know we were just
That's
talking
right.
about
That's right.
cilantro, onions. It don't take much. A little lime.
Too easy.
You
Couple
get what I'm
tortillas.
saying?
How's the
some
guac, though?
tortillas, some
How's the
steak.
guacamole?
I don't eat guacamole though. I don't eat guacamole. I'm a texture. I'm a texture person, so it's like I don't really.
Yeah.
I
Feels
don't
weird.
really fuck with guacamole. I don't, you know.
At what point, what was the turning point where you thought to yourself, I'm making music from here on out?
It was when I had got to the point to where what I was doing in the streets, like it was I had got to like I mastered it. You get what I'm saying? So I could have just kept making a lot of money, and I would have went fed. You get what I'm saying? I'd have got out, whatever. Yeah, like anybody that I was getting money with, anybody was getting money on my level, like anybody who I was, you know, in business back and forth with all them niggas. Yeah, when I said I'm about to start rapping cold turkey, and boom, and kind of was like one for them, one for that. The rest of them niggas all went to prison.
Wow.
Yeah, eventually all them niggas went to prison, got back, and they got back out. I was the hottest rapper in the world. Yeah.
Woo! And then those checks coming in, right? Those checks start coming in, and you think to yourself, this is the shit I was talking about when I was 7.
Nah, for sure, 100%. 100%, definitely manifested it all. Didn't know exactly what it was gonna be or how it was gonna be, but I definitely did everything I said I was gonna do.
Yo, Fat with a P, right? Song
Fat
was
with
crazy.
a P. What it
Yes,
look like
sir.
from the back, I won't see.
Hey, is there a size limit to how big it can be for you?
Baby, don't discriminate. You get
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
That's
right.
right.
Baby,
Tell
don't
them, baby.
discriminate. You know, as long as you confident with that thing, it don't matter how big or small it is. Yeah, I can do
little
something
booties
with it.
matter to baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Them the ones for real. Be careful.
Why?
Put my shades back.
Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro.
Them the ones, 'cause they gon' I ain't
They're fast,
gonna
aren't
get
they?
into it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get into it.
No, but it's a compliment.
No, for sure, 1,000%. You know, I'm all about, you know, just a woman exuding confidence, man, and you know, and just loving themselves. And I feel like that alone will make anybody the most beautiful person in the world.
Yeah. How the F is this a mixtape? What was
How
the
the
process?
fuck is this a mixtape?
Putting
Cruz?
together.
I'm
Putting it
take these
together.
shits back every time you say it.
Glasses back off, my G.
Yeah,
That's right.
You see my eyes every time you
Let's
say
go.
it. If I mean it, I'm
They
trying
gotta
to
see the
figure it out.
conviction, my G.
I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. My bad. I ain't mean
No,
to
it's
cut you
okay.
off.
It's
You
okay.
just triggering me. Every
The
time you
process
ask.
of making this, right?
Yeah.
What was that for you? What was that process for you? You know, life happens, and
Yeah.
you know, you got an organization as well. You got a lot going on. You're a father.
Yeah, for sure. When it come to how the fuck is this a mixtape, like the process in making that one, it was simple. You get what I'm saying? Because I wasn't intentional as far as, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, okay, boom, I'm making this song. Like, this is gonna be the hit. This is the single. I'm put this and that. Like, I probably got asked like 50 times, what's the single we targeting? What's this? What's that? And I would just ignore it, because it's like I don't have one. Like, I want to get the fans a body of work and reintroduce them to the person. You get what I'm saying? Behind the artist, I feel like, you know, that's imperative at this point. Like, it done been 3 to 4 years since I done put my heart into a project, period. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, they gotta know who they listening to at the end of the day.
That's right.
All the other shit is cool. I can make a song go viral anytime I want to. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can make it hit, make it go viral. It can have the clubs going crazy, the shows going crazy, whatever, but that ain't that ain't something that I sought after when it come to this project. You know what I'm saying? It's time for them to understand, what's up with the I done did that, but and that's I hold myself accountable for that, for even getting into a space to where, I allow myself to approach the shit like that, because that really led to me, or had something to do with me kind of falling out of love with the creative process and how I go about doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, when you put out a body of work like this, don't none of that other shit matter. You know what I mean? None of that shit matter. That shit is gonna stick. It's gonna navigate through all bullshit, because it's a real body of work. And that was my approach with this. A lot of that shit I just recorded. The oldest song on there is Can't Keep Keisha. I still just did that one like March, but other than that, everything else was done within like the last month and a half.
Everything was fresh like that.
So it's current. So it's current energy, right? And that's the way I would prefer to put out my art, anyways. You know what I'm saying? So the fans, when they get it and they gravitate towards it, whatever they gravitate towards, however they connect with it, we on the same frequency right now.
It's like you connect with it real time.
Absolutely.
Oh, we're in the moment with it.
Then when they come to pushing the music, like it's me just expressing myself, expressing my current energy. It's nothing fabricated. It ain't me, I ain't coming in this bitch and like, okay, look, this gonna be the talking points. We gonna say this to make people see this and do. Nah, it's goddamn the real deal, and that type shit. That type shit move mountains, bro. That type shit it's a difference. You know what I mean?
Talk to us about the cover. Can you break the cover down?
Oh yeah, I'm just standing on top of a fucking Cybertruck with some wheat Timbs on, like it ain't, one of the most sought after cars in the world. Shout out, the cover. First thing first. My boy Joe, there you go. I was looking for you. Yeah, my boy Joe the man. Best photographer in the world. He took the cover.
All right.
And it's just it's just a Cybertruck parked in front of a Phantom in Charlotte, North Carolina, looking down a narrow, a narrow passage. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of on hindsight, right? We were taking a dope ass picture. It definitely lined up like spot on with what the project was, but on hindsight, like, when I look at it, it's crazy how it come together, because it's a reflective picture, so to speak. It's like me looking behind me, you get what I'm saying, but with my head up high.
Yep.
You know what I mean? While standing on top of shit that I done acquired, throughout my journey, not giving a fuck about it. You get what I'm saying?
Stepping on it.
Exactly, stepping on the shit, And that's kind of like what it symbolizes, man. The summarize it is just, it's a reflective, yet goddamn, it also expresses, like just dominance, confidence. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't even facing the camera. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, when I saw the picture,
I love it. It's a lot of different ways to process their cover, but all in all, just a dope ass picture.
Yes, sir.
Taken by a dope ass photographer representing a dope ass project.
When I saw the cover, I thought to myself, "Oh man, that's good for the soul, right there."
Nah, for sure. And Elon Musk posted it, so it's like, it got to be so. It got to be something.
That's a big cosign.
Nah, for sure. It's the factory, Cybertruck. I ain't wrapped it yet or put rims on it or none of that.
That's right.
None of that extra ass shit that everybody else been doing. They probably like, why the fuck Elon post his? You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Elon or whatever. It's a dope ass car too.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, Jack?
What was the most valuable lesson that you've learned throughout this project, would you say?
Throughout the project? Like since putting it out, right? Since releasing it, seeing how people receive it. Just to, stick to my guns and just stay true to myself within my art and my music, and, let the rest play itself out. For sure. That's how I came in the door too, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's just such a great place to be in, but I'm just in that space now with just so much more knowledge, wisdom, patience, understanding, you know what I'm saying, of myself before anything, and everything else around me, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's it. I learned plenty lessons in it, and I give plenty lessons. I give plenty game with it, and I love that about that project. Like, that's something that a motherfucker can put on and learn something. A decade from now, you put that motherfucker on, there's plenty of shit to learn from within that shit, based off of my experiences and what I done been through.
You know what line caught my eye right away, dog? Because it's so easy, but like, you like the way you did it was that Draco. Yeah, I was like, yo, this dude lives it, dog.
Nah, for sure, that's my shit right there.
Yeah, right? So does it ever, because there's obviously...
Trying my hardest not to put up a video singing to my Draco on Instagram. I'm like, see, this is gonna distract them. They're gonna be like, see, he on that bullshit. But I ain't. I'm just making great music. And I really be having that motherfucker with me. I'm from North Carolina, by the way, where we can, you know, we can exercise our constitutional right to bear arms.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
for
Ain't
sure,
nobody
for
taking
sure.
y'all guns away.
Nah, hell no.
That is
They ain't
not
going for
happening.
it.
No,
They not going for it down
They
there.
can try, but
Yeah.
good luck.
Yeah.
Not going down. Nah. But yeah, so like there's, you know, you obviously lived a life and you obviously live through your music. You feel me? And there's a lot of people that necessarily don't. They're good at executing
Right,
the
for sure.
vision.
For
Right?
sure.
Does that ever intrigue you or bother you or inspire you?
What, like the fact that like
When you see
other people ain't about what they be talking about?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't pay that shit no attention. They ain't really got
I know
nothing
it's
to do
mind
with
your
me.
business season.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, because it ain't gonna stop. You know, it ain't gonna stop. You know, it bothers me when I find myself, or like when I see that I ended up finding myself like in the space to where I feel like, you know, me, like my authenticity was being taken for granted, or it was underappreciated. You get what I'm saying? Because I already know how this shit go. That's how it go in real life, so it don't matter. Like, so me even allowing myself to just slip in the space to where, you know, to where I expect, you know, me keeping it real to, you know what I mean, to be recognized. That ain't, you moving backwards when you do that shit. You get what I'm saying? It ain't supposed to be understood. They gotta be of that to understand it. You get what I'm saying? And if they of that, then what's understood don't gotta be explained. So, you know, look, finding yourself in a space to where you looking for gratification for doing what you're supposed to do. That ain't how I was raised. You get what I'm saying? So when I find shit rubbing off on me, like, you know, when other people crying about not getting an award or this or that, all that other pussy ass shit. When I find myself, and excuse my language, babe, I'm sorry, but when I find myself, goddamn, you know, like in them type of spaces, you know, which I don't find myself in them often, but I definitely didn't slip in and fell into like them type spaces to where I feel like, you know, like I'm entitled to, like I know I'm better than niggas. I know this, I know that, I know what I done did. You know what I'm saying? I know what I feel like I'm rightfully owed. But see, that's the problem. That old word, because don't nobody owe me shit at the end of the day. You know. And I also know that I can attain whatever it is my heart desires. I done did it before. I know exactly how to do it again. So I think it's all about just, you know, keeping a clear head and understanding, you know, every day when you get up, you got to go get it all the way over again. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
And
man.
everybody around you, they got to be on the same shit, or you got to get them away from around you.
Yeah.
You know?
How do you enjoy your life, and how do you ensure your kids
pouring love
enjoy
into
their
my
life?
kids? There you go. You answered it for me. My kids, and just watching, you know, how happy they are. You know what I'm saying? Just how happy and how much they enjoy their life and how carefree they are. You know, I enjoy my life through watching my kids and my nephew.
That's right. Do they have
my
every
nieces.
toy in the world?
One more time. Yeah, man, I'm
Every
so sick
toy.
of fucking toy. My daughter still got toys in my crib. She's 7 that she ain't opened from her 3rd birthday.
Come on, man.
Swear to God. I went up
You
there
should
like
just
6
rewrap
months
them
ago.
and regift them.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, they outgrew them already.
That's what I'm saying. I did that, by the way. I did that.
You re-gifted her
She didn't
gifts?
open the shits again. Or she didn't grew out. I don't like that. Give them to my sister. But yeah, like it was like gift bags with like Gucci book bags and shit, all type of shit. I'm like, damn, like, you know, like real deal gifts. I'm like, I hope I ain't buy that shit. I hope I wasn't the one that bought that shit. So nah, definitely my kids, you know, it's beyond toys. Like they enjoy just life, period. They enjoy experiences. They enjoy time.
They love being
You know
with
what I'm
you.
saying? Absolutely.
At the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure.
Whether you had $1 in your pocket or $1 million in your pocket.
Absolutely. We're gonna have a ball.
What's one of the craziest things your kids have said to you? They're just like, this is definitely my kid.
Well, kids will hurt your feelings.
Plenty, man.
Kids.
Craziest thing? I don't know, man. We different over here, so craziest, like I would have to do some deep dive into the what's something crazy.
They ever repeat back to anything they hear in the music?
Nah. Repeat. Yeah, I mean they like my daughter. She know my music. She also know what not to repeat. You get what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like she, the discernment of my child is amazing to me. It blows my mind. You know what I'm saying? So, if it's like some type of shit that I can classify as like, okay, it fucked me up. Like it's crazy. The type of shit my child says is like, it's shit that like I don't expect her to like know or like be aware of. You get what I'm saying? Like she blow my mind. I'm telling you, like she really sees people and things for like what they are. You know what I mean? Like she gonna be way better than me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just talking about just my oldest daughter. All of them, you know, special in their own way. So it's plenty. That's a hard question. That like it's hard for me to sum that up, but you'd be surprised. You get what I'm saying? Like you'd be because I am all the time, and I, you know, and I help create the little princess. So nah, definitely, man, my kids, they definitely my pride and joy.
Girl dad. How many girls do you have?
4.
4 girls.
4.
Woo! Ooh, and a boy?
Certified Princess Make a Note. That's my nephew.
That's your nephew.
Okay. That's
Okay.
my brother's son.
Okay.
Yep,
Eating
so
cereal in
there's
the in the Cybertruck.
In the Cybertruck.
Yes,
that
sir.
man now, he's something different, man. Shout out to my nephew.
Yo, what's it like being a girl dad, man? I don't have girls.
I love it. It's the best. You know, they say your boy's gonna drop your ass off at that nursing home.
Yes, they are.
They say your daughter's
The
gonna
girls
be right
will
there,
bring you
right there
home.
beside you. Nah, for sure. So, I love it, man. And my girls, like, I adore them. They adore me.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They adore me.
Yeah.
They sit there. They sitting there beside me. They hold my face. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Rubbing my little ass beard and shit.
Because to them, you're not the baby. You're dad.
Nah, I'm dad. I'm a fucking superhero to them, and they superheroes to me.
Man,
so.
believe it, right?
Yeah,
No,
for
for real.
sure. For
They're
sure. I make
equally
sure
as
I
strong, if
remind
not
them.
stronger.
Yes, definitely. I make
Yeah,
sure I
man.
remind them 24/7, 365.
That's it, man. Hey, talk to me about Gotta Know and the intent behind Gotta Know.
Behind Gotta Know,
Yeah.
Gotta Know is really like one of them shit popping songs.
Yeah,
you know
it
what I'm saying? I probably made Gotta Know before I made a lot of the other ones.
I was gonna say, did you have that?
Nah, I still just made it, but I probably made Gotta Know in like June, and you know, it's a couple different things I touch on with Gotta Know,
Yeah.
like for real. But like I said, it's like one of them shit popping songs. But when you get around to the hook, it's really just like on some, you know, they don't even gotta know. You can, I won't tell your secret. Whose song that is? Your secret safe with me. Who is that? Alicia Keys. That's what I thought.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's just one of them. It's a couple different things I touch on, and people could take away what they take away from it. But it got like that rage type feel to it. It got a nice build up when the beat drop. You know, it go crazy. So Gotta Know is one of them. It's one of them to where, you know, I lay it out there and get it energy, give all that, and let people, you know, choose what to gravitate towards from it. It ain't really, you know, one sided or direct when it come to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The intention with it. That's
What
I
about
mean.
Hollywood Freak?
The Hollywood Freak?
Uh-oh, the glasses are going back on.
Put it back
You know what
on.
I'm saying?
Yes,
nah, I
sir,
mean
Steve.
that just, you know, that just exemplifies, you know, like one of them, you know, one of them beautiful women, you know, out in Hollywood. That, you feel me? They know how to have a good time, man. You know, everybody
There's
love
a
to have
few
a
out
good
here.
time. Right, exactly. You know, everybody love to have a good time. I leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Celebrate. Everybody likes to celebrate.
No, for sure.
You
There
know?
go. Yeah.
And why
Not too
not?
much. Don't celebrate too much, but you know, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Don't go too crazy.
Don't go too crazy. Yeah, don't do that. That ain't what you do.
How the fuck is this a mixtape?
I gotta take them back out.
There we go.
Mixtape. I'm trying to understand.
Yeah.
For sure.
Speaking of that body of work, what was the fastest song that you created within this body of work?
Fastest song, probably Give Me a Reason. Yeah, probably Give Me a Reason for sure. Either Give Me a Reason or Ain't That a Bitch. I did that quick too. Yeah, Ain't That a Bitch, I did that quick too, because that was really just, you know, from the heart. It's like I'm just talking for real.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They come together beautifully, but it's like, you know, when it's that real deal. But Give Me a Reason was definitely like, you can kind of tell when you listen back to it, like you could tell from the delivery and shit. Like that was one, like as soon as I heard the beat out, boom, you know. So either Give Me a Reason or Ain't That a Bitch. Those would probably be like one of the quickest ones. But really, with all the music on here, like I didn't nitpick at none of it. Like I let it boom, like all the way, like from top to bottom. You know what I mean? I ain't leave verses open for potential features. None of that shit. I ain't do none of that. You know what I mean?
So
Like,
there was no thought
I
of
ran
that
them
from the
bitches
jump.
top to bottom. Yeah, shout out to my engineer, Coach Brody. Sean the First and KO, they produced majority, you know what I mean, of the records on there. We really locked in on a whole nother level. And those names that I mentioned, like these is people like that I started with, that I made like some of my first songs with, that I really found my sound with as a local artist. So everything about the project, like, is so North Carolina, it's so Charlotte, North Carolina. Like, it's
Man.
boom. It's you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's back to the roots. Not only with, you know, just my approach to creating and just staying completely authentic to myself, but just all the way around the board. Like the person that engineered it, that tracked the records out, that he also mixed every record. You get what I'm saying? Like we had our hands on it. It stayed right there. It didn't leave goddamn my house until goddamn it was done. When it left my crib, everything about it, the master, all that shit, when it left my crib, it came straight to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And yeah, that's the results that it's breeding. You know what I mean? And that's the connection that it's having with the fans and the listeners. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just blessed to, you know, just be in a space to where, you know, I'm back delivering work, you know what I mean, in that form and that fashion, and the way people receiving it on the other end, it's exactly how I want them to receive it. And I ain't even got started. You know, I usually motherfuckers don't even begin to try to receive my music till I give them visuals, because they so used to me being a visual artist.
Sure,
but
yeah, they wanna see
the
it
fact
first.
that I led with 14 songs, like out of nowhere, not the traditional rollout, the promo for the shit, none of that shit, and the way people, you know, the way people is really like boom, like it's like you can see it. I'm getting phone calls from old hoes I ain't talked to in years. Now they trying to come back.
Stay away.
Old partners, goddamn partners, old friends I ain't talked to. It's making them pick up that phone and bruh.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Yes,
that type of
sir.
shit. So you see it, like, you know, and the respect that it's getting from people that I got respect for, people who opinions that I respect, people who these tough crowds and, you know, and tough listeners and shit. Like I love it. Like it's, you know, it covers all bases. It
Yeah,
checks
man.
all boxes. So it's dope to just see it received.
Come on, man.
You know,
Yeah, and
how
it
I
is,
wanted it
bro.
to be, for sure.
For sure, man.
Sure.
Can you talk about DaBaby Cares?
Yeah, a mental health organization.
Yes,
And I put
sir.
together a program that just provide the resources and a safe space for people who do need, you know, any type of help when it comes to mental health awareness or just need help, period, you know. So with that being something that I need my goddamn self, my family members need, you know, and something that my family have been deeply affected by, as well as just about one in every 3 families, you know what I'm saying, around the world, if not every motherfucking family in this world. Everybody got somebody affected by mental health, you know, even if they're not aware of it yet. You see what I'm saying? So it's definitely my way of just utilizing my platform, man, and the resources that I got, and, you know, and doing for others, and trying to just create a safe space and you know, help others in ways to prevent them from going through some of the shit I done went through, or countless other, you know, amounts of families done been through. So I'm definitely excited about that, and it's something I'm doing in honor of my late brother. So definitely excited about that. It's something I've been wanting to do, and it's also, you know, a journey that will serve me. You know what I'm saying? And my family members, the ones that I love, like boom, like immediate family members. So, nah, it's definitely something very near and dear to the heart. And once again, authentic. It ain't no fucking publicity stunt, no none of that. Anything about it that ever turn into that or feel like that to me, I'm not doing it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like it gotta be, everything about it gotta be 1,000%, you know, from the heart and the real deal, because it's a real thing. You know what I mean? It's bigger than all that.
It's bigger than all of us, right?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if I don't get saluted by one person for doing it. You get what I'm saying? Like it's much bigger than that for me. Yeah, much bigger.
Yeah, man. I got an organization called Cruz Cares. Look at us, man.
There you go.
Organizations,
There you
right?
go.
Baby, look
Come
at
on
us,
now.
dog.
Let's do it. We doing
did
it big
man.
now. Right, come on now. We doing it big.
Yeah, we help out a lot of families.
Nah,
out
for
throughout
sure.
Los
That shit
Angeles,
necessary, bro. That shit necessary for sure.
100%, man.
Commendable.
Why make the decision to wrap up the project with Can't Keep Keisha?
Ooh. Really, I mean,
Why the last song?
When it came to the track list, man, that was hard for me. I probably made that call like last minute.
Right?
It was probably in a different order, and then wait, y'all submitted it yet? Do this, you know what I'm saying? But really, what Can't Keep Keisha, like aside from like the dope ass hook, right, and how the hook, you know, how the hook
infectious
is
hook, dog.
nah, it's an infectious hook for sure, and that really like that's catered to like the female audience, but at the same time, like the context of the song is much bigger than the hook. You know what I mean? Altogether, so. I just felt like it was just a perfect close. I definitely didn't feel like it could just be placed anywhere in between. It either had to be, you know what I mean? But it was just, it's so much
the
gas
energy
on
of
there,
it,
bro. Yeah, it's so much gas on there. And I just love the way that the little sample, you know what I mean? I love the way that ends the project and then it loops it right back around, you know what I'm saying, to the intro to In a Minute. So definitely I wanted to start it with a heartfelt song, end it with a heartfelt song.
That's
you
it.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And have everything else that your heart can ever desire in between, you know what I mean? So
Too
yeah,
easy. We did it.
definitely
What's
a
up,
complete
Jack?
body of work.
No, going back to your mental health organization, like I think that's just a beautiful thing. Like you caring that enough, and like you said, you don't need people for validation for
sure.
any of that. Is there something that you, aside from that, want to pursue as well?
In terms of what, like?
In terms of like organizations that.
I
like,
mean,
you're super
really, like
passionate about.
like day to day, right? Like I already like just do whatever I can for others. Like that's just who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of like organizations, like I ain't tripping. Like when it come to that, I don't know how many organizations. I'm pretty sure people could have plenty of them going on, but like the way I give, you know what I'm saying, or the way that I allow myself to be at the disposal of anybody, you know, who in need and anybody who I can help. I don't really. It don't matter to me if it's a title put on it and it's, you know what I'm saying, and it's being covered or recognized. I just you know, I love to do for people. You know what I mean? Like when I ask for my blessings, when I pray for my blessings, it was never for me. Like when I pray for my blessings, everything I've been blessed with, it was always. I'm telling you, it was complete sentences. It was always so I could bless others, so I could do this, so I could do that, so I could do that. So with just me, like that's just who I am as a person. I don't necessarily got no plans. Like when it come to, you know, like different organizations, like, okay, I want to do this. I know even with like the DaBaby Cares, like I specifically want to target like minorities, like people that look like us and the youth.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm on, you know, because that's who needed the most. That's who got far less resources. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not only that, like the chips is tall for us, you know, coming out the womb. You get what I'm saying? We already up against way more than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that type shit, you got to be recognized by the ones who do got the ability and who are in a position where they can, you know, have an impact on the shit. So really, it's like with the youth, but like I'm on that 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
when it come to the kids and all that shit. Like if it would be anything else I would do, it would be, you know, for the kids. But that's also that's along the lines that'll be covered. That'll be a base to be covered with the DaBaby Cares organization.
Sure. We got to be who we needed, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Growing up, did any celebrities ever come to your neighborhood or come to your city?
No.
None?
To my city, probably. I mean,
At the mall, at your school?
nah, hell, like the type of shit I be doing, nah. Like just popping up somewhere on a random my school. Nah, I would remember.
No.
Nah, hell nah. The you know who came to our school? The fucking the dare dog.
Yeah.
Not the dare dog,
Legend.
bro.
Yeah, and then that school bus. What was the school bus? Gus the fucking bus. Y'all don't know Gus the bus here.
No,
yeah,
we don't
yeah.
know Gus the bus.
They don't know Gus the bus in California. Gus the bus and the dog from Dare. That's it. That was the
Those are the only
the
celebrities that ever pulled up.
We used to be excited as hell when we saw that nigga
That's
too.
right. That's right.
Nigga probably took that damn mascot off and went home, got high as hell.
You know it, bro.
Right.
We didn't follow any of that
Real
shit.
talk.
Speaking of the neighborhood, if someone's never been to Charlotte, some restaurants to recommend.
Restaurants, Nanas. I would go to Nanas for sure.
Yeah. Bananas Garcia.
No, I gotta tell that my brother just moved there like
Yeah.
a year ago. He loves it. He
Yeah,
loves
for sure.
Charlotte. But I want to put him up on somebody's spot.
Yeah, tell him try Nanas out. What's another spot, man? Tell him try out G Spot Chicken and Waffles. That's getting ready to launch.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
Sounds like my kind of place.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a name.
I like
sure,
that's
for
a
sure.
name, my G.
G-Spot Chicken.
That's all right with me.
Guaranteed to hit the spot. Yeah. For sure.
That's right. Well, we're going to see you up there, my G.
Man, for sure.
You
bro.
know?
For sure.
You know, don't meet us there, beat us there,
Beat
man.
us there, exactly.
You
Let
feel
me know
me?
when you there. Just hit me, whatever y'all need.
How the fuck is this a mixtape?
How the fuck is this?
Let's
if I had
go.
my shades on, I'd take them off, man. We right here on the Cruz Show.
Nah, congratulations.
I
Salute to
appreciate
you, bro.
Great conversation. Appreciate you.
All day, always.
sure.
It's love, respect.
For
Real
sure,
92.3, DaBaby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yo, check out more of our YouTube interviews now, ASAP+. Download the free iHeartRadio app so you can check out the Cruz Show podcast.